Today, we're unpacking one of the most advanced screening tools in modern medicine. One that changed the way we detect cancer forever. Reporting from the 7-mile-long Hubbard Glacier under Maroons. Dr. Sally, how's it even possible that from a single blood sample, we could detect over 50 different types of cancer?
Wow, that's a gorgeous glacier behind you. Okay, so you're right. That does sound like a lot, but it's really quite simple. Let's start with an analogy. Think of your blood like a river, and it carries messages from every part of your body. When cells from all around the body die, naturally, they release fragments of DNA into your bloodstream. That's called cell free DNA, cfDNA. Now, healthy cells, all kinds of cells, do this. But cancer cells, when they die, they leave a distinct pattern. Think of it like a molecular fingerprint from that type of cell. The Gallery test picks that up. It uses methylation patterns. That's how DNA is tagged chemically to determine if that DNA came from a healthy cell or from a cancerous one. It's a type of forensic science, but instead of solving crimes, we're solving the mysteries inside your body. And the beauty of this is we can find this long before symptoms appear. This test uses something called machine learning and big data to crunch all of this data down, and it compares your sample to a huge database. So it can spot these abnormal patterns with incredible precision now. What used to take invasive scans or biopsies or waiting until you had a mass, Gallery is now doing with a simple vial of a few teaspoons full of blood.
That sounds revolutionary, Sally, but how can it be reliable? How should we think about this kind of testing?
Right, science marches on. Um, it is an amazing thing. And whenever something's new, it is important to question whether it's accurate and valid. So, a way not to think about it. A blood test sounds too easy. Can it really be trusted? Or if it's not 100%, I'd rather not know. The right frame is more like Gallery doesn't diagnose, it sends signals like a smoke alarm. It tells you something is happening so you can look around and take action early before there's extensive damage. No test is perfect, but missing early stage cancer is far more dangerous than a false alarm would be. What we also need to think about is the Gallery is not replacing the standard screenings that we already have, but it fills this massive gap where most cancers hide. This is a lens. It's an extra layer of defense in your health strategy. It's a whisper before the shout of cancer starts.
So, what's the smart next step for women like us? How do we put science to work in our lives?
Here's what I recommend. Start by reading my blog, Understanding and Trusting the New Technology, Dr. Sally's take on MCED science testing. It breaks down the science in plain English so that you can understand it and gives you the questions to ask before getting tested. You can get that right now through the link in this episode's description or at dr-sally.com. If this sparked your curiosity, share it with a friend, with a sister, or with your partner, because this isn't just personal, it's generational. You can subscribe to this podcast and stay in this conversation because your best health decisions start with better information. And as always, leave me a comment or a question in the comments or DM me on Instagram or Facebook at Dr. Sally Official.
This isn't just hype, it's a shift in how we listen to our bodies and what we expect from modern medicine and how we protect ourselves in years ahead. I'm Doreen Lemons, and I'll keep asking the questions that make these shifts possible. Take good care of yourself and take the lead in your health.